we are going to tint my rear lights using tint spray. If you want to learn how to do it, just watch the video. Right, first things first, we're going to have to get the lights off of the vehicle, and to do that we're going to have to go inside and undo the screws. Screws, nuts. And it would be good if I unlock the vehicle first. So, first things first, we've got to get in behind here, get the nuts off to get the light out, and on this one, I hope I haven't got to drop the whole plastic panel. Hopefully I can get to it from here, but I think this is just to get the bulb out, so let's have a look. Okay, in the back of here, there is, where is it? On the back of here, there's like 4 8mm nuts I've got to take off. Tell a lie, these lights only have 2, and mine only had 1, so that was pretty simple. Let's that's one off. Time to get this one off. Okay, that's the other one off. Pretty simple, really. Right, time to pull this off so I can get these ones out.
A few moments later.
Okay, took a bit of doing, but we got them out. That one goes that way. You get the idea. I just nearly fell on my arse. There we go. Back of the car is stripped. Right, now let's get these into the workshop and start prepping them for tinting. Okay, first thing we want to do is the area you want to tint, you need to key it so the tint spray actually sticks to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm only doing this top bit. I want to leave this bottom bit red. So I want to give this a quick sand and then do the rest. And then I'm using 180 because, to be fair, that's all I've got. So, but it hasn't got to be a lot, just to give it a key. Just like that. That'll do. It's got some thinners. Some on here. Give these a quick wipe. Give them a clean as well. I'm actually going to do a design on these with the tape, so let's do these first. This is the fun bit. Here, I've got some like pinstripe tape that I was going to put on the side of the Passat, chrome stuff. It's a bit shit, I didn't use it, but it's a thick line and a thin line. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be using this on here. I'm going to be putting them across there, on there like that, putting them across, thick, thin, and then when I spray it, we'll have line. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Let me just get to this. Okay, here we go. Lights are all taped up. Tint spray is very unforgiving. Very fine coats. If you go too much, you'll run. You've ruined it. You've got to start all over again, sand it down. Just very light coats. Just a quick dusting to begin with. Just to get it to stick. Like that. Let it dry.
A few moments later.
Another quick dusting. Back to these. They don't look like they're doing anything on these, but they are.
A few moments later. One pair of pants later.
Right, I'm just going to put a bit of extra on this edge because it's, I don't know if you can see that in the video, but it's dark here, but These edges are very orange compared to the rest, so I'm going to put a bit of extra on there. Don't run, don't run, don't you run. They're looking good.
Eventually.
Okay, that is as dark as I want to get them. But these aren't finished yet. What I need to do next is let these dry, let them dry, have a good proper dry. Once they're dry, I'm going to peel off these stripes and then I'm going to clear coat them with normal clear coat. So let's let them dry.
1 hour later.
Okay, moment of truth. Let's try and peel one of these off, see what happens. Oh. Is it going to leave a nice edge? It's a bit hard to do with one hand. Seems to be. No. That one. Right, I'm going to peel some more off because I need 2 hands. Right, there we have it. That's them 2 done. Look at that cool effect. You got to admit that is bloody cool. Right. Time to get some clear coat, put some normal clear coat on them. I've got to get these built and put back on the car before the sun goes down in about half an hour. So I've got to try and clear these and hopefully get them on the car without touching the clear, and hopefully they'll dry overnight. So that's what I'll do now. I'm going to clear coat them. I'm not going to film it because I'm in a rush.
A few moments later.
Okay, here's the other ones now clear coated. See the shine on them? This is clear coated. See the shine on it? Right. Oh, right, hopefully these will dry in time for me to get them on the car before that sun completely goes down. So, oh god, I don't believe what just happened. I've had to chuck some clear coat on the bottom here, but I'm going to have to, the top's fine, I'm going to have to redo this bottom at some point because look, when I pulled the tape off the bottom, it's lifted clear coat that somebody had put on the bottom. For God's sake. Hopefully I can get them off without ripping clear coat off the red lens. I don't fucking believe this. This isn't. I've done these lights like this before, and this has never happened. The lacquer has reacted with the clear, with the tint. Look, the lacquer has reacted with the tint and ruined the lights. Fuck's sake. I don't believe it. And it's done something here as well. Whatever lacquer this is, I've used this lacquer before and I think it did something funny before. Thanks Halfords for making lacquer that fucks things up. But the top's fine, but it's... I can't believe that.
The next day.
Okay, it's the next day. I've let it all dry properly, let them dry. I should be at work today, but as you can hear from my lungs, I've been ill for the last week. And I've got something wrong with my lungs. Every time I try and do anything, I can't breathe properly. So, great, it's probably COVID. Anyway, this is what we're working with. Yep, it's dry now, but look at the state of it. So, and this has got a clear coat on it. So, I'm going to have to sand the crap out of this and start all over again. So, I'm not going to film doing it. I'm just going to get it done. Okay, as you can see, I cheated. Well, it doesn't matter. It's not really a cheat, is it? It's just being smart. Stole my girlfriend's mouse sander, put a heavy grit on it. I've sanded the whole lot down. I've done the whole lot because this has got clear on it as well. So sanded the entire thing down. I'll give it a wipe down again, and then we're going to lay down the stripes again. So here we go. Taped it up again with actual masking tape, and I've put ends on here. So see the black vinyl there? That will give it a nice end to the lines on the light and look a bit more professional. So let's try this again, shall we?
A few moments later.
There we go. Another couple of coats. That's 2 coats on this one. Let it dry, and then I'm going to get some acrylic clear coat this time, not this bloody stuff. So yeah, that should work. Okay, we have now stripped the rear lights that I did and ruined the bottom bit literally back to just orange. We have sanded the crap out of these. Everything's off. So now time to mask up and black the indicator out. Okay, there we are. Again, that actually went a bit darker with these ones. That is the tint on and pretty much dried to touch. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, I can touch that, that's fine. Okay, now time to peel the masking tape off and see how it's come out underneath before I clear coat the entire lights. There they are with the masking tape off, still sanded underneath, as you can see. Top bits are black now. They look a bit nasty, but trust me, once I clear coat the entire light, it's going to look good. Right, let's get these done first, shall we? About to clear coat them. Okay, that's the masking tape peeled off of this one. As you can see there. Let's clear coat it and hope that doesn't react. Fingers crossed. Okay, clear coat on and drying. Clear coat on and drying. Up here, clear coat on, and the stripes are still straight. They've not started reacting yet. So, fingers crossed this doesn't react, but it's looking good. Time to leave it and come back in a few hours.
2 hours later.
Well, there we are. Clear coat, a lot of layers of clear on these, a hell of a lot of layers of clear coat on these. This up here is looking lovely. This one over here is looking nice, except there's a tiny bit of cloudiness in the lacquer there. I've tried using the heat gun on it. I'm not going to mess with it. It might go away and let it dry properly just to see what happens, but yeah. You might not even notice that when it's on the car. It's just me being picky. That bit there. See it? It's really annoying. But they do look good, don't they? So, there we go. Let them dry. And then, I mean, look how much it brings out the red as well. Makes it pop like candy. There we go. So, let them dry and then get them on the car. See what it looks like. Have you ever noticed that only 20% of the people watching my content have actually subscribed to my channel? It's totally free. There's no costs involved in subscribing, just in case people think there is. And it will help the channel grow. So if you haven't already subscribed, please just click on the button, subscribe. You'll get notified whenever I put a new video up. And it's free! And there we have it. What do you think of that? It's getting a bit dark out at the minute, but look. What do you think of that? Still got my reverse lights, but they're tinted. There we go. What do you think of that? And as you can see, they may look black, but indicators work just fine and they're still bright as hell. So, all good. Let's test out the reverse lights. There we go. Still got decently bright reverse lights. See? Happy days. There you go. That was a palaver, wasn't it? But yeah, I like them. They're better than they were. So it'll do. It'll do. See you in the next one.